Hey guys, today I have a very special sidearm for you, and this is actually my second favorite sidearm, only losing to the Sharp Shot because the Sharp Shot just has a better feel to it, and it looks cooler. This may look really bulky when you look at it first, but this is a Strikefire, but it's actually pretty thin, and it has a nice priming bar. I'm going to be modding it, and actually I already modded it, but I'm just showing you the internals after you modded it so that I can actually make a video. So first we got to take out 4 screws in the priming handle located here, 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 and here. You need to have a Phillips head screwdriver, and I just used my traditional one. Now, then you just pop off evenly these two things. This is a reverse tactical rail. These go in all accessories, which means you can attach this to a bigger gun, but you can research more on that if you'd like yourself, because I'm not going to say anything about that. Then you take off 14 more body screws on the body, and then they're just scattered all over the body. And then so you can take all of those out, including the one here, but don't take out the one on the back of it because that's what holds in the start holder, and there's no point in taking that out. Now, you're going to do this, and then just pull the sides apart. There's nothing on this side, but this side is what houses all your internals. The internals here are extremely similar to the Sharp Shot, a dart holder, as in the Sharp Shot, a trigger, a catch, a spring. I already replaced my spring. This is a Nerf Hyperfire spring because I just love Hyperfire springs. They're tough, they're small, and they fit in these guns perfectly. So I don't even need to do a penny mod on this. Now we're going to be talking about the plunger tube first. So the plunger tube, I did some heavy mods to it. It's a complete air restrictor removal, so you can see that there's nothing down there. And at first when my friend gave this to me, and it's not my Strikefire, it's his, but then, so when he first gave it to me, it's covered with all this random black grease. At first, for the first, like, 10 minutes, it was actually really helping it, but then after that time, it started sticking, and then this plunger tube was going slower and slower. So what I did with all that black grease, yours is definitely not going to have it. I think it was just that he put it on ahead of time because he thought it was a cool mod, but no, it isn't. I don't even know what type of grease he used. So I went in, and then I took off the O-ring, which is, you just peel it off. I don't want to take that off since I just re-greased the whole thing. And you put Teflon tape over it. The Teflon tape is a plumber's seal tape. You can find it at Home Depot and other random places, just about everywhere. Now, anyways, you put the O-ring back on, and there's an air release hole that a lot of Nerfers don't actually see. It's located somewhere around here. I can't see it right now because I already covered it. And this is the same method I used in one of my other guns. I don't remember which one. And so what you do is you take Teflon tape and you do a complete wrap, just one wrap, because 2 wraps will start having this thing to get stuck again. And then you put regular tape over it, just so like you can really get it down, because Teflon tape doesn't actually stick. So here's your plunger tube, your complete air restrictor removal, seal improved plunger tube. And then let me put this back in. We also took out the trigger spring because that was getting in the way, and it's getting harder and harder to pull the trigger. And the trigger spring's really tough, so I can use it as another I can use it as another catch spring for another gun. So you don't need to touch the catch, and make sure you don't touch the catch because this spring really flies off all the time. And he asked me to do a orange trigger for him. So what I did was I just took the trigger out of my other dismantled already green Strikefire, and I just unscrewed this screw right here. I don't want to do it again because it's already kind of beaten up. And took that out and screwed it back in here. So now you have a cool looking orange trigger. I might be actually painting this in the future, but I'm going to make that in a different video since I'm running out of time right now. So after all those mods, we need to put it back together now. And what's really making this special is a spring replacement. All the other mods are standard regular Nerf gun mods. So to put it back together, you just do the exact reverse of what you did at first. And you need to make sure that this metal thing lines up with this hole right here. So you can't see it in the camera, but I'm trying to line everything up perfectly. Alright, now we got that. Now this thing actually fell off. So you put that in like that. You set the other side on and make sure that this hole lines up with another metal pin, and that's your priming bar. This is your finished Strikefire. So it's very powerful, really loud. It's pretty deafening. I'm getting scared right now. But I hope it's effective. Let me go get myself a dart. Here's a electrical tape dart, just because I have a lot of these. It's getting a little bit harder to pull because of the hyperfire spring. When I fire, it's loud, it's powerful, and it's just awesome. So, thanks for watching.